green one, but never mind. Alright, we should be live. We are. What's up, guys? Oh, would you look at that? We have quality options. I just noticed that. Okay, I'm not sure how long they've been there, but that's cool. Let me have a look at my Twitch thing here, because it's the new month, isn't it? Okay, I need to update that. Aha! Work in progress, here we go. So, let me make this a bit bigger. So it's easy for me to see. Let's make it purple. Oops. Alright, cool. There we go. Right, hey everybody. Just a quick thing, I guess. Gonna be kind of hopping around on saves here. There's a lot of stuff to start kind of chipping away at with regards to information for the various like guides and that I want to put together. I've got like 3 different runs I think on the go. This is the Acolyte run I started a couple of days ago. Because I don't think there's anything regarding Test of Valors. I was looking, and the only stuff I could find for Test of Valors was like normal mode. They don't actually show like enemy counts and all that, like definitively, and that's something I want to get. Basically, I want to get NG2 to the point that Black is on the forum. That's kind of my goal here, and there's just a lot of information that is required to get it to that point. Because one thing that, at least from what I'm remembering, my memory's not the best, but it doesn't seem like the item drops are any different on the higher modes, which is really strange, because that was like that was kind of a defining like aspect of NGB on its higher difficulties, is that the different modes had different item drops, whereas I'm going through Master Ninja right now to do the Master Ninja Test of Valor videos, and every single item drop is the same, which is cool in that it saves me time. That's less time I have to spend writing down item drops, because I made full item guides for every difficulty in NGB, just to kind of have it all there. If I ever get back to doing any kind of runs on the higher modes, it is nice to have that stuff there. And also, if people want to get into speedrunning, you know, if other people really are more likely to speedrun than me, and having like a full item FAQ just helps with routes. Like you can look where every item is in the game, instead of having to burn like loads of runs just finding out where everything is. Man, you really need to just cut through stuff. Alright, that was 26 with an OT. So one thing I'm doing is I really want to get the essence system broken down to the level that Black and 04 is. Right, that was 53,522. 450, and they are worth 100, aren't they? Tac Ninjas, yeah. Yes, that's 4.5. I actually don't think I really need to bother doing any more, but I'm going to keep doing it, and hopefully every time I fill in a blank, it'll let me know what all the multipliers are for the difficulties, for the combos rather. Is that a talisman? That was only 2,000, wasn't it? Is that a mushroom then? What costs 2 grand? It is kind of good that you can just buy these, but at the same time, I actually want to know where these are. I'm also not sure if it lets you buy the lives of the 1,000 gods that you don't get from the Test of Valors you haven't done. I would imagine it doesn't, but I'm not entirely sure. And also, Test of Valor rewards, I don't think they're any different in difficulty either. Which is kind of weird. On the one hand, that's a bit disappointing because it was a nice way to differentiate, but on the other, because, you know, not many people doing this kind of stuff, it will make it a lot easier to actually get all the, to get everything down, you know, to get all the information gathered, if everything is just the same. I'll level up my scythe. No. Wow. That incendiary actually did a decent amount of damage to Genshin there. God, you can be so reckless on him. On the higher mode, on the lower mode. But, I mean, look at that. Full lunge. I didn't even do 20%. It's like half your life. Even on Mentor, like, that's a lot more damage. Okay, so that doesn't stun him out of that. Can you item screen out of this? Yep. Alright. So we are at chapter... Yeah, we're at chapter... This is chapter 9, isn't it, coming up?
Sonia!
Oops. Merge all. There is a test of valor in this, isn't there? I think, yeah, there's a test of valor in every chapter. After 3 until 12. Cool. I just want to make sure I don't overwrite any more of the saves. Oh no, this is chapter 8. Never mind. Okay, so... I know you have to kill a certain amount of these, but I don't know if you have to kill these guys. I like how that gets me a killing spree. 20. I didn't actually catch what those mechs were worth. I'm not missing any boxes, am I? Oh no, here we are. That's a grain. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really hoping, I am really hoping that all the item spawns are the same. None of these are jumping out at me as different. The biggest giveaway is that the game still gives you like 1,000 gods, which I would have to assume, like, if they were gonna do like difficulty tiered items, they would take those out like they did in NGB, but you just never know. No, not that. Item boxes. Alright, 15, 20. Oh yeah. Actually, I have to kill everybody here. Well, as far as wow. Blocks my counter. That's cute. Yeah, more about it. Oh, my scythe. Makes Zidonius a lot easier. Oh, these super cheap weapon upgrades as well. I just thought that'd be a great way to get level screenshots for all the weapons. This game seems less chaotic without the music. I'm not sure if I prefer that, or... Okay, well... That's worth testing. I'm thinking, is there a similar thing there? With on-landing jump, how like you can on-landing jump between ghost fish. Seems to. Okay, you can't, okay, so maybe not. Seems like you can do it, but it won't let you do it twice in a row. Mushroom. Just got killed by the mine. That's weird. No items in here. There's a lot less item boxes in the game. I guess it's because they don't have to pad it out with like 50 life of the gods like they do in Black. Do I have level 3 wind blades? Hang on. I don't, but, I do now. 3 life, 1,000 gold. Are these guys 15? I don't think so. worth more. Talking about karma, by the way. Because I've got all 30 skulls now. I don't think you actually have to kill those. No item boxes. I tell you, turning the camera speed up really is a game changer. Ah, what you got? Cool. Life of the Gods. Weird. Come on. There's nothing box on these stairs. No. Missed a chest in chapter 3, I think it was. No, chapter 4. That has Life of the Thousand Gods in it. On like, I don't even know if I knew that chest was there when I first played the game, because it's like tucked away behind a door. It's like deceptively well hidden. Okay, bats actually count as karma. That's 152, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, might as well make a start on that, I suppose. Oh yeah, what are these guys worth then? I need to just kill one. Ninjas. Alright. Usually only get a grand in these essence chests, they're pretty stingy. So that's chest number 4. 8103. Yep. It's funny, like, with how crazy the multipliers get in this game with combos, UTs, and OTs. 1,000 essence is like absolutely nothing. You can get an essence multiplier of 12 with a combo over 40 with a UT. There were 1824. How are you not dead? God, there's some weird block stuff in these ingots. 11. Yeah, 11035. Alright. Could do more than one monitor for this. Nothing in here, is there? No. Okay. That's chest number 5. Chest 5 in subway car. I'm not sure if some of these chests are dynamic though, because it seems like some of them are. Some of them will give you like ghost fish, and yet I swear sometimes the same chests give you health. I'm not sure if that's random or based on your items. So, I guess we'll find out. Right, it's boss time, isn't it? Have I got level 3 Luna? No, but I've got level 3 Scythe. That's all I need. Oh, shit, I just thought my bot isn't on. For the sake of completion, we'll note down what he's worth. That was 76,000. There we go. Mep Van Gogh. Really? Only 969? I just assume they'd be worth more than that. Finding a consistent dodge for that is definitely something to look at as well. Okay, they're 5, 8, 9. He's dead, Ryu. Alright, wicked. Oops. No item boxes. Nope. Alright. Love that count. Just in his animations and his voice acting, like, Ryu definitely seems just angrier in this game. He seems really pissed. He has infinite ones, doesn't he? So Corpse, Incels, Incendiary Shurikens. gods. How many of them have I got now? 14. Man. Okay. I could have sworn there was supposed to be more ninjas here. Ah, gorgeous. $15, $20. Seems like a lot of worth that. That'll be another 1,000 essence. Yeah. So that's chest number 6. How am I just gonna kill one? Oh, what's up, Saber? It's been going good, man. It's been going good. How about yourself? How is everyone doing in the chat? Quiet guys in the chat tonight, but that's cool. 152. So they're only worth slightly more than a bat. That's pretty funny. Yeah. There's no, I can't believe there's no boxes in this area. Like, it just seems like this would be the perfect place for them to put some items, and yet they just give you nothing. That's another aspect of this game that makes it feel kind of like a bit unfinished, you know? Is like, as I said, from as far as I can tell, all the items are the same across all difficulties, which is a bit annoying. Oh, okay. Man, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, you've got... I'm guessing are you starting in September? Chest 7 after... There we go. Yeah, it's been a long time coming, man. Oh, thanks for the host, Master Ninja Ryu. Nice. Ryu is watching the stream. Thank you. Okay, so we'll do this test of valor, and I'll try and keep track of the enemies, because I don't really want to have to do these multiple times. Are you like incendiaries? Ow. On me. Right, that's that one. First day on August 31st. Oh man, so not too far off now. Oh man, I love that what's it called? That emote there, the like old school NES one I've been running. All right, let's go do this test of valor. Do I have to kill you guys first? Did he just give me 1824? Yeah, he did. Why did he give me more karma that time? Oh, no, he didn't. No, that's the same. Alright. Alright. Man, they give you a lot of arrows in this level, don't they? Chest 8. Near Test of Valor. Arrows. Yeah, pretty much everything, Saber. I'm noting down like as much as I can, because I really want to get, I basically want to get Oh no, I didn't get the Rod of Trials, did I? So I can't do those. Ah, I knew there was a reason this save was no good. Oh well. Yeah, pretty much gathering data for everything. There's just a lot that I've kind of just become curious about, really. Playing the game again, and can't really seem to find like that information anywhere. I checked on the speedrun forum, and there's 0 guides for this game. Like, there's nothing in the guide section, like, at all. And I think, yeah, it would be cool to get, like, some more stuff out there for this game. Now, you guys aren't going to leave me alone, are you? So, I'm going to have to make you have that. I do like the OTs when they don't alter the camera angle. Like, when they're more dynamic. I think it looks cool. Do not hit me. You will not hit me. But yeah, I want to know like what every enemy's worth, karma-wise. I'm more or less finished the Essence Guide, to be honest. It was actually quite a lot easier to do that in this game because it's so easy to build up big combos in this game because of how the UTs work. And yeah, that's pretty much done. I'm at the point now where I'm basically just like fact checking that. Every time I get a big combo with a UT, I've got like a table on Google Docs right now, where I'm just noting down the multiplier to make sure it's consistent. And once I've done that enough, I'll probably stop. Okay, so that's the next chest. And survival breakdown is another one. That definitely needs doing. That definitely needs updating. Because there's just a lot of the information in the thread on the forum. A lot of it is still relevant, but there's a lot of like really, really key stuff missing. Because that thread hasn't been updated in like 7 years. So, for example, there was no scythe combos in that thread. Which, you know, if you know this game, like, the scythe's pretty good on Genshin, and yet in that thread, like, there wasn't a single scythe combo. To be fair though, it's not a combo, you just do this. But it works. Right, Zidonius. Slow on the ball there. Damage you do is unbelievable. God, this grab lasts for like 100 years. Yep, you can totally item out of this grab. I'll use some of these. The amount of grabs you can like heal in between is kind of nuts in this game though. What's up, period? Good then. Alright, so that's yes, I mean there's just so few chests in this game. So doing an item guide, like if they're all the same across the difficulties, it's really not gonna take very long to do them. Which I'm not complaining about. Right, so that's chapter 8 done. Now we're at chapter 9. That's why he's in a clock tower. Oh man. Yeah, I might, you know, depending on how much I get done, I might watch Loner Heroes Run today. Because I really want to watch that. I really am curious how this game runs. So, I've got tack ninjas, haven't I? No, I haven't. 15, 20. Right. I've got data for you, so... Oh, these bloody mines. Forgot about these. Well, I need to get these used up anyway. Oh, hang on. Isn't there an item box at the start of this level? I think there is. I'll just keep my save. No way. Yeah, I mean, that's... Honestly, Saber, that's something I kind of want to fix, if I can, because I feel like a lot of that is down to just a lot of the information that is out there about this game is either bad or just flat out wrong. Like, it seems like whenever people talk about this game, they make, like, very, very bold statements that just aren't correct. You know? And I think that kind of puts people off. I'm pretty sure that's chest number 2, so... Chest 2... near first searchlight. And that is... blue essence. Now, I can't remember how many of these guys you actually have to kill. Hopefully it's not a lot. Oh, what's up, Lona? Sigma 2 is even bigger than vanilla. Man, really? What's up, Donna? What about the crystal skulls? They do, yeah. So that's something I did test because this was a fresh save. So if you are going to play for score, make sure you have all 30 skulls because you do get more. Like kills give you more points when you have all 30. Supposedly, the final multiplier is like it's double. I'm trying to think how I can test that because I haven't got a fresh save anymore, and I'm not going to delete my file. Chest 3, middle platform, arrows. Oh, and Sigma 2 is a discount, okay. Yeah, like, that's weird. I don't know. Oh, weird. 3,000, so that's a devil mushroom then, isn't it? Yeah. I really like that mechanic though. I really like that they just give you the money if you've already got it. Right on the middle platform. Devil mushroom. Chest 5, that's the left-hand side of the middle platform. Not sure if that's an elixir, maybe if you've not got maxed. Essence. Team mission. Yes, to be fair, the co-op stuff seems pretty cool. It's just I never had anyone to actually try those with. This is a shame. Yeah, I haven't played Sigma 2 a lot, Lona, but from the bit I did play of it, like, the amount of things that just one-hit kill you on Master Ninja is just annoying. It's weird how people don't seem to complain about that, at least from what I've seen. Because the enemies, from what I remember as well, like, the enemies' AI is still kind of the same, like, they still go for their grabs. Like, very, very frequently, and yet on Master Ninja, like, those grabs kill you. You know? Chest 6, that's at the end of the middle platform. Life of the Gods. Cool. Also takes 3 to 6 Izuna drops to kill. Jesus. Yeah, and they altered the delimbing properties, too. It's, I don't know, like, I'd like to get around to making more time for Sigma 2, just to, like, understand the game a bit more, but, it's been so long to get around to actually doing this game that I'm gonna play this game first. Man, that many Izuna drops, though. I remember on, NGB, when, like, the first time you get to Eternal Legend on Master Ninja, and, like, the Vigorian ninjas survive an Izuna drop, you're like, whoa. It's like, that shouldn't happen. I'm not going to bother doing those because, like, they're key items, so they just don't change. There is one up here, isn't there? Okay, so he's got a herb. Ninja Corpse near Jade Key. That's 1k essence. Chest 7. Near Ninja. I have to kill these. Bloody hope not. No, it's like you have to. What are you aiming at, Ryu? Surely there's not. Yeah, the enemy behavior is not really that different. They're definitely more aggressive on the higher difficulties. Like, you can tell. Like, I mean, like, look at how I'm playing here. Like, the enemies are definitely more aggressive, but the enemy types, it's weird. There's not many enemy types in this game. I know when I was going through my Essence guide, and I got to like the last enemy, and I thought, like, holy crap, like that's all of them. Like, let me have a look here. There's only 30 enemies in the game, but that includes like the fish, the bats, you know, all kind of like the little fodder enemies, you know. How do you cancel shooting an arrow? Just dash. So when he's like, you can't cancel it once you've committed to the charge, but like, so when you fire, like when you press B, one of the kind of annoying things about it in this game is you have to cancel it like before you kind of lock into the animation. If you get to that point, he'll shoot it and then he'll like knock another arrow. But if you know you want to cancel it, just block, like just dash. Oh, okay. I have a feeling a lot of these health chests have probably got elixirs in them, so I'll keep this save and come back. What we got here? Oh, the worm boss. Like, you think about it, you don't see any new enemies in this game, bar the hoverbots, which in a way kind of don't count, because they're just like another version of those. You see every enemy by like chapter 5. I'm trying to think, are there any new enemies after chapter 5? Well, there's the Galas actually at the end of the game. Do arrows auto-target in the air? Yeah, they do. Yeah, Ryu's auto-targeting is generally a little bit better in this game. Thankfully. Don't aim at that, Ryu. I just tried to say your auto-targeting is better, and now you're aiming at a mine instead of the 2 rocket launcher guys. Right, and you jumped in the water. Great, awesome. Yeah, once I've got all these guides done, like it's pretty much it's gonna be Survival City. Have a swim. He's still aiming at the guy in the water that is dead. Good man, Ryu. Good man. Jesus. It's weird, you know, it's funny though, Saber. I don't feel like the enemies actually have that much more health on Master Ninja. Like, it's weird. Health is like, I don't really think of the enemies as having health, you know, because it's, you just think, well, you just delimb them. Just delimb them and fuck them up. Like, it's 1k essence. Chest 9. Or save statue. I mean, they definitely do have more health, but I guess it's just not that noticeable because of, you know, like, the delimbing and OT systems, you know? Right. And, like, enemies on the lower difficulties, like, for example, like, forward Y. Oops. Forward Y, like, into forward Y will be a kill. This combo like, pretty much always kills on Acolyte with the level 3 Talons, so, like, there is definitely a health aspect to it, but it doesn't seem, like, as pronounced as... Right, I'm going to keep that saved, because I want to check those chests. And the best boss in the game. Sarcasm. It's a weird thing about this, like, the survival mode is just, might be, like, the crown jewel of, like, combat in my book, and yet the story mode really is full of sections that just make you go, ugh, this bit again. Shit, I should have, hang on, 9728. 1032. 728, so that's what? 270. I'm gonna be easy to do it here. 336, so 334. Yeah, no, 324, so 324 for a Pillbug. Weird how all the enemies are worth, like, different karma, too, you know? Oh, does it? Oh, man, can you skip the worm boss? That reminds me, Lona, I've got time. I hope I have, after I've got done doing some of this stuff. I'm going to watch your speedrun. We're going to watch that. Oh, that would have been great if you could skip the fucking worm. No, I'm not killing these. So, yeah. I got plenty of health. I'm going to be pretty reckless on this boss because I just want to get him. I just want to get him out of the way. Yeah, I know about the loot, but I don't really know how you do it. Is it with the scythe, the loot? Because you can just, like, stun him, can't you, essentially, like, over and over again. At least on Acolyte, he's not going to take much damage. At least it'll be a lot easier here now. Stun with either Luna 360 or Kusarigama then side. What is the string? Not him. Really, Ryu? Really? That's the side's Fiend Sealer too. You Fiend Sealer's the Pillbug instead of attacking the boss. Fuck off. What's up, Dino? Besides some of it, it's 2 strict timing. It's Korigama, it's on landing XXY. Oh, okay. God, that boss is just shit. Like, there's just no words for that boss. Right, so that cost me my talisman, but I'm gonna get another talisman here. Ah, what are you guys worth? Probably easier just nimbo. Okay, I know that one's weak. $3,004. Right. Goodbye. To be fair, like the fact that they took that out in Sigma 2 makes Sigma 2 so much more appealing. Just because you know you don't have to fight that boss. 30-40, there we are. Right, I've still got all my health and that, so I'm good. Flails. Oh, I just thought. I do have Piercing Void. No devil, no Jewel of the Demon Seals though. Oh, they get rid of the clock tower. Okay. Oh, that's harsh. Oh shit. That's harsh. Do you know? Oh man. Yeah, I do mastery. I had to think about that for a minute. I have what's it called though? I have like Game Pass Ultimate, where you get like Xbox Live Gold like as well, which is a pretty sweet deal. What are you guys worth? 15, 20? What should we just call those? Big red fish? I don't really know what to call them. Red fish. 15, 20. What you got for me? Devil Mushroom. Jewel of the Demon Seal. We'll take that. Ninja Corpse. That's before the Test of Valor, isn't it? He has a Devil Mushroom. And chest number 10. Near Corpse has Jewel of the Demon Seal. Awesome. Terrifying red fish. Did you ever redeem Earth Defense Force 2025 with XBL? No. I don't believe I did. Do you have to kill these? Or can you go over here and, like, spawn this and then just kill those? So I really hope you can do the second one. We will level up Piercing Void, though. I'm pretty sure on Acolyte, level 3 Piercing Voids, like one hits these bosses. Oh, you do have to. Oh, God. Do you have to kill both sets? I wonder what... You know what? I wonder what's quicker here. Doing, like, forward Y... or just using incendiaries. There's 2 incendiaries killed. Everybody? Alright. Oh man. I'm gonna go and try it. Oh no, there's more zombies. Well, there's another zombie. Look at you armoring my incendiary. Aren't you funny? Nope. Yeah, I've never actually looked at arrows on these guys. Whoa, what is going on with the camera? There we go. These guys give you a lot of money. Just due to the way the combo system works. This made getting the combo multiplier figures like so much easier. Getting like 100 hit combos with a UT in black like is pretty tricky. So just having the, like the spear gun and the OTs and that was just so much nicer. Is that all of them? No. I always get stuck behind there. There we go, that's all of them. Right. Now we can go. I think I'll refill my incendiaries. Refill my arrows. We'll level up the Tomford just for funsies. We have got chapter 10 coming up, so we want level 3 Tomford for them. Because this level's boss is pretty much just Piercing Void GG's, so. Awesome. Right, so chest number 11 after Zombie Door. Talisman. You know, just going through the game like this does make me pretty interested in like what the speedrun route is, like just what people do. So, what time we got here? I think I'll wrap up maybe one more chapter, have a quick bash at survival, and then we'll watch that run. Is it possible to kill the chapter 10 gold dragon on Master Ninja in the brief period where he flies to the ledge next to you? I'm pretty sure, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you want to use, but 2 piercing voids will just kill him. And I want to say you've got time to do that. Like, piercing void's damage is nuts on the bosses. On those gold dragon bosses. I want to say it's a one-hit kill on Acolyte, I swear it is, but I haven't got level 3 piercing void here. I've only got level 2. But even so, this is still going to make pretty short work. Oh, with a melee weapon? Oh, good question, I don't know. I am not sure. I mean, look at that. That was half-life. What a shot. Did that just... I wasn't really looking at my health there. Was that all my life on that attack? Or did I have some damage already done to me? Even if I did, that was like 90% damage for, for one hit. On the easiest difficulty setting. Like 90 fucking %. That was weird. That definitely hit him. What the? There we go. Yeah, man, they hurt. That stung. That this is on Acolyte, and that was like almost just a death hit, like just right off the bat. I didn't look what they were worth combo-wise. Never mind. Let me alternate the colours here, just so it makes my item stuff a bit easier to read. There we go. Alright, chapter 10. This chapter's pretty short. Chapter 10. Right, be right back, guys. Swear, man, fizzy water goes right through you. Yep. Alright. Let's see if we can do that, Dino. I'll try the scythe. That probably has the range to hit him. Or maybe the Kusarigama. Oh, red gauges. Kind of annoying that I lost my talisman there. I'm just going to put these in. There's no point hanging on to them, really. Really feels like the health upgrades just are, I don't know. I don't know if they're small, they just look smaller. 1824. The same as... Okay, so they are worth more than a regular Garger. So. No time for you lads. There's nothing down here, is there? Nope. Oh, come on. It just makes no sense how they jump, if you think about it. Okay. Just one. I mean, that's pretty easy. It's literally the first chest you come to. You know, yeah, you know, I never thought of that. But yeah, they are a little bit. I'll get back from. Right, Vangelfs. No. 15, 20. Level 3. Kind of. What have you got? Oh, nothing important. You know, for awareness, it would actually be better if you could turn off, like, the dynamic camera for OTs. Like, imagine if you could, like, rotate the camera while you're doing OTs. It would actually be a lot better. Alright, so that's 43 hits with an UT. $16.50, which is 11. 48 hits with a UT. Huh, interesting. Now you see, that's different. So that was 47 hits with a UT, and that gave me 1650 essence off of a red Garger, which is a multiplier of 11. The same combo on an archer gave me a multiplier of 11.5 on the essence. And I still can't quite narrow down what gives you the 9 times multiplier either. I'm thinking it might be it might be like enemy specific. I just don't know. Oh god, you only get one? Nah, not really worth it just to kill one. Oh, what you got for me? Oh. Like that. We'll call that Resetsu Highway. Because on Master Ninja it totally is. Devil Mushroom. I tell you what, man, like the old Google Docs predictive text and that's making this faster. And he's got a grain. We'll do this chapter. We'll do a bit of survival, and then we'll watch the run. Did I do regular pillbugs? Pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. And I did the worms. Do you have to kill these? Ow. Yawn. Alright, incendiary. Thinking like a full refill of incendiaries is quite a bit really in this game. Money in terms of, you know, damage output. Isn't there an item box down there? Ah! Ooh, hang on, I just thought. Yep, there is an item box down here. 304, they're worth the same, so. It's going to be quite hard to test all these, because if all these give you health, which I'm pretty sure they do, you can only hold 3 healing items, so... you know, of each kind, so... Alright. That's fine, you guys give nice big health orbs. Wait, do you have to kill these ones? Yeah. What's up, Laser? Oh, hell no. No, I'm just basically getting together like karma info, essence info, like everything to put the same kind of guides together that exist for Black, but for this game instead. Which is annoying because I forgot the Rod of Trials on this run, so I can't. I'm gonna have to start a new Acolyte run to get the Test of Validator, which is a bit irritating. Man, look at that. The essence looks pretty great in this game, though. Just the essence orbs, like they look good, they look nice. Right. Staircase coming up. Second best bit in the game. I think Chapter 11, like as a whole, is better because it's not quite the same, but it's an entire chapter of just ninjas. Love Chapter 11. Have I got you guys down? No, I haven't. 760. Yep. Chest down here. That's 1k essence. Yeah, it's weird that they only give you 1,000 essence in the essence chest. Like that's just nothing in this game. Chest 3. Even on Acolyte, like, that's not a lot of money. there a body in here? I wonder if it's intentional or just a quirk of the game that you can't, like, back-to-back Nimpo the way you can in Black in this game. Ninja Corpse 4. Red Gargers. Jewel of the Demon Seal. Awesome, that gives me level 3 Piercing Void. Which, I'll try and hit that dragon. If not, I'm pretty sure that's going to take him out in one hit. Ooh. Okay, he's got arrows. I can feel the frame rate going a bit. I wish they gave you, like, just an absolute shit ton of Vanguards on this bridge. Do what they do with the staircase, basically, but here with Vanguards, that'd just be so fun. Ah, man, I can't believe I forgot the bloody Rod of Trials. You actually need to... I can't remember if you need to do this one. Go away. I can't remember if there's another body in here or something. Yep, there is. Now, the orb ones usually are set, so... Chest 4... 4 gold dragon... You've got orbs. More arrows, which don't need. I think I've got max arrows. Yeah. Ow. Seems like it doesn't do predictive on numbers, which makes sense. No one cares. You totally can hit. Jesus, you totally can hit him, and that's the wrong input. That does quite a bit of damage. Alright, level 3, come on. There we go. There we go. Man, that was only like, that wasn't even the full string, and yet that did a decent amount of damage. Definitely forgot about him. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forget this game has New Game Plus. God, I wish Black had New Game Plus. Like, actual New Game Plus. NGO4 has it, but just for Scarab rewards, it's just not the same, you know? Man, you don't even get big boy ninjas here. Excuse me. I want to get more of you to spawn, please. Nah, you don't get any. You don't get nearly enough on the lower modes. I mean, still, that's not bad. All right, let's go. God, this chapter really is short. Like, it's this and then Elizabeth, and then that's that. Chapter's over. What's up, G'day? Right then. No items. I'll have that. What's up, Dale? Sure you have to kill these, don't you? Get down here. Ha, killed him. Oh, clever. What do you mean you can't OT them when they've got more than one limb missing? I didn't do it in full though, today. The stairway fight, unless it's on Master Ninja, it's just not the same. Alright, so that's chest. That's just health and info. Chest 7 before boss. Chest 8. There we go. Right. Seeing as we're on Acolyte, can be a bit reckless on Elizabeth. Ooh, mixed. Alright. Twice. Okay. A side thing, maybe? God, that's not bad. I agree, Kide, yeah. The staircase fight really is just... It's on another level. It's so good. Alright, we'll hop into survival and we'll get some kill figures for survival, and then we'll watch that speedrun. And we'll chill. I'll get myself a brew. Not now, before we watch the video. Green. There we go. forgot. Brings out. Oh, go away. Cool. Right then. I did a bit of format B, didn't I? Where did I save that? Ah, here we are. So, I want NG2 info. Here we are. Survival. Karma kills. Now, I've already done a fair bit of format A, and seeing as format, the scythe has format A, we'll do that because it's a bit easier. Alright, so ninjas were 640. Fiend dogs were... I want to say the fiend dogs... Yeah, they were... Yeah. Yeah, ninjas were 800, not 640. There we go. Right. That's the one thing that I wish I'd have thought of way back when, is you get 12 fiend dogs in format A, and they're worth 800 points base, so 4,000 with a multiplier, and you need to watch your kill count. You need to watch that. Otherwise, you just... Like, that information is so important. Why is this taking so long to load all of a sudden? I'll say survival's not quite the same without the music. But it does kind of help not having it on. Go away. These bloody ads, man. You know, it's funny. I feel like people... I just checked one of the comments I got on the Test of Valor video, and it was about dying off screen to projectiles. That only happens if you jump. It's yeah, it's like these comments are kind of exactly what I'm talking about. You know, it's if you don't, you only get tagged by like incendiary shuriken explosions if you're jumping. They guard break you. They're not unblockable. But it is like almost a reflex to jump in this game. Like not dash jumping feels so weird. Right, yeah, ninjas are worth 800. I actually don't want a multiplier here, because it's easier to work it out if I don't have one. Mage, that was 800. $11,360. Shit. This is actually going to be kind of awkward. Just to take out like one enemy at a time. 39. Okay, 13, 920, 80 and 880. Okay, so they're worth 960. Might be easier actually to just watch a video of this and like slow it down on the kill count to get these numbers. Do a no jumping run. But yeah, I feel like that's something people aren't like. It's like a lot of things. Like they're focusing on the fact that they died rather than why did they die. Like Test of Valor 7 is a perfect example. If you're jumping in that Test of Valor, you're going to get killed. You are going to die if you jump in that fight. Alright, I gotta kill a dog. Yeah, I think it legit might be easier to do this from a video. 26,240. Yeah, I only killed him. 26,240. 1,000. 1540? No, 1560. They were 1560. Wait, I've got a multiplier, don't I? Yeah. 1560 divided by 4 is what, 440? Yeah. Right. Yeah, it's gonna be way easier to do this, like, to just do a run and just watch the video back and just get the points from that, really. So, alright, we'll try, let's do a flail run. Just for funsies, and then we'll watch the run. Because it's only 20 to 8, so I'll queue up. Loner, if you're still in the chat, is your run on YouTube or is it just on the? Is it like the archive? Let's go to the forum here. What the hell? I can also tell that, like, those comments didn't read my description either. Because I, like, specifically said, like, in there, like, how to not get tagged by all the incendiaries. Alright, cool. So it's an archive page. Let me have a look at this. Can I just go right to it? If I do... Oh no, no, never mind. I can when I'm on that, I'll just go back to dual screens, and then I can just full screen it that way. Oh, what's up, Demon? Oh, the galas. They're not that bad. You just have to be real patient. So after you wind path them, they will always do one of two attacks. The attack where they spin round to, like, hit you with their like wing, essentially, like basically like a punch, or they'll do their grab. After either one, you get a full string guaranteed. You just really have to pick your moments carefully with those. That's in my Test of Valor run that I've got on. All right then. Oh god, man, like just. Okay, let's start. That was a... Dude, really? They suffer from the same problem the Luna has in that, like, their strings have so many gaps in them. So, like, building up your combo for score is, like, really, really difficult. That's not really worth getting, is it? No. Do love the wind mushroom. Best thing about the flails, you can just use the windmill shuriken. Oh shit. That's fine. Ah. They do have that move, though. Which might be the best move in the game. There's no way this is gonna... Ah. I wish they still had, like, the Y-ender from Black. Really? An 80-hit combo? Thank you. Come on. Yeah, we'll take that, actually. Oh, really weird. Just Ryu things, you know, entire room of giant fucking monsters, and he manages to hit nothing. Quality. Oh, Ryu. Things you do to my stress levels. Alright, I'm gonna try and refill here. Oh, that'd be amazing if you know what they did. Right, rocket guys. It's an awkward wave. Kinda need health, and I want to get my multiplier back. Although, actually, no, it's the pink Resetsu. This is format B. Can you still do this? That move is just amazing. Like, the noise it makes is fantastic. There we go. Right. No. Oh, he's in fucking 4-0 mode, that's great. Oh, he did not just do that. Die. Yeah, at least give me health. No, what a bitch. Also, like, these guys are kind of annoying with the flails as well. Like, if they just do their full auto, like, because the flails have, like, just bad defense, like, you can easily just get fucking stun-locked by these. Yeah, that running kick move is pretty sick. Alright, and so we got to the Resetsu at least. Right. God, I need some health. I think I wish they kept the round house. Yeah, so do I. What? Yeah, forward X is that string, isn't it? Yeah. Forward X is like a not a terrible string though. The rest of the wave really hinges on kind of how much health I get out of these. Like, if these guys are really stingy with health orbs, then at least they didn't give the flails format A. Imagine fighting Genshin with like 4 mages, like 4 sets of mages, and no Nimpo with the flails. I really do not want greens. Like, okay, that was alright. Motherfucker, I heard you spawn behind me. No, Ryu. Please attack the mech. Pretty much lose like your entire multiplier just doing this wave though. Like, 'cause it takes so fucking long to kill them. Oh, you're obviously some kind of wise guy. Ah. Okay. Thinking you're good. We take those. Ah. Okay, you can't do that in this game. That's true, yeah. Acolyte Genshin though. Can you not? No, you can't. Hang on a minute, hang on. You cannot Shuriken cancel Red Hot Iron Brand. That is shit. That is really shit. Alright, this wave is pretty fucking brutal with the flails too. You'll notice that hoverbot is not dead. That took like the entire fucking string to kill him. No, go away. Oh, Ryu! Thank God they have that. Thank God they have like forward Y into his Zuna drop. You know what else they have? No. Kick you in the face. Give me health orbs. good. Alright, no more mages. One more machine gun guy. Yep. So there's a pretty it's risky, but you can kind of go for a bit of a risky approach here with the windmill shuriken. If you do a projectile UT, but then you get hit, you can you get regular essence out of the kill. So you can still do like projectile UTs, keep the points going, but still get you can still get potentially like green, reds, and blues out of the kills. Give me my Ninjna Gaiden. I really would have preferred blues there, but beggars can't be choosers. Give me a blue. What a dick. Stop trying to shoot me. that move just makes it all worth it. Ninjna. Oh, sorry. What move's that? Do you know what string's that? Sorry. Oh, the counter, so good. All right, I think this is the last mech wave. This right here, like this wave is just fucking. Like if your UTs hit, like. Look at him, like he's literally hitting me. I cannot hit that guy. I cannot hit him. Like I literally cannot move when you're blocking that. Fucking oh, come on. Give me a health roll. You damn fucking right. I'm actually gonna Nimbo here. Please do it. It didn't. Of course it didn't. Ogre straps, motherfucker. I played NGB. Right. This guy, give me a Ninjna Orb or a Health Orb. You son of a bitch. Genshin's not looking good. A green. This game loves giving you greens when, like, you're at death's door. Oh, cool. Great time to not get guillotine throws. Like, really awesome. Give me a blue. Give me a blue. Good lad. Alright, he's the last one. Come on. And I get the fucking sniper wolf of fucking rocket guys as well. Ninjna would be nice. Great. The green orb, I want it. I should have taken that. I could have killed him there. Ryu. Fucking guillotine throwing. Right through it, baby. Ryu. No idea. The stress. You give it. Come on, hit him. Yes. Hit him. Yes! Come on, Genshin, come on. Just walk into this splash damage. Fuck off. Ah, fuck yeah, and have that. Ooh, one of the rare occasions on the flails, like, if you get him that low on the first wave, just fuck the minions. Just go for Genshin. Oh, the Flying Swallow, okay. I don't like it either. Yeah, Red Hot Iron Brand is annoying as hell in this one. Deliberately getting to low health to max blues. He does mastery, yeah, absolutely. Like, by a pretty shocking amount, actually. Like, the stuff you can roll, like, you can just kind of feel how much more precise you have to be with the dash. Okay, well, got the first round done. With the flails, so... I don't know what to do here, like... Just brute force it and, like, try and get a half-decent score. Or, like, just keep going and, like, try and stay alive. Counter. At least they've got their counter. Like, their counter's pretty legit. God, man. Not being able to shuriken cancel that is just... kind of shit. Are you it? Oh shit. I thought he was dead. Yeah, that was good getting a red there for sure. I'll take that. Where's your base? Ooh. That's a lot of I love the Y counter, like, just kicks their head off as well. Have some of this. You know what's worth testing, now that I think about it? Is it really worth going for the extender on the Flail UT? Like, what actually does more damage? I don't think that's everybody. Oh, it is. We'll take those. Ryu, for the love of Christ. I mean, I know your auto-targeting is shit, but... You see that? He literally just fucking ignored that Vangelf with that shuriken there. Yeah, I mean, this honestly is not a bad run. Round 1 with the flails is... like, Genshin is so dangerous with the flails, because you can forward Y into Izuna drop with the flails, but the best move you have is actually guillotine throw, and you have to jump. And what do you not do against Genshin ever? Jump. Ah, screw it. Oh, come on. OT him, Ryu. I only hit one. That did kill him, though. That's more like it. Oh, I knew I should have. God, how do you only hit one when there's like an entire fucking horde of them right next to you? Yeah, let's just let this rock. Like, thing is, though, I'm not sure if, like, the Cremator Flurry can delimb. So for the mech waves, it might still be better to go for, like, the extender. I'm gonna say I don't actually know. You wish, buddy. Yeah, let's just let this go. Like, oh. Okay, I think that right there is a reason to go for the extender. Seriously, the game just loves giving you greens, like, when you don't want them. Like, when you need health, the game's just like, have all these greens. Like, you know, you want these, right? Try and get some cheeky blues here. Come on, blues. That's what. You can fuck off. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not a really damaging grab. Sorry. I do have the Windmill Shuriken equipped, yeah. Okay, that's good. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have done that. That was very greedy. That kind of made up for it, though. Yeah. Ah. I'm not really sure how to play this. No, I'm gonna have to use my health. Ah, I did not want to do that. Any other weapon, literally any other weapon in the game, like, would have had a safe way to take them out. The flails literally don't. 1 second, guys. Well, not with that amount of health, they don't. Not when one bullet is gonna kill you. Ah, annoying. To be fair though, like the big mistake there was me being greedy and trying to get the back-to-back UT on the Resetsu, but still, like having to burn like the one grain because like the flails just do not have a move to deal with that is pretty annoying. I just thought I'll change the title of the stream here. Alright, well, if we can get a good recovery wave, like, we'll be alright. Ah, give me greens. Stop. Really? I'll take that red. For some reason, I thought I already had an info. Ah, piss off. What's up, Sung Shooter? What do you think of the best 2 weapons in NG2? That's a good question. The scythe's definitely one of them. Man, what's the other one though? Maybe talons. Maybe the talons set are the second best. I don't know. That number 2 spot is hard. Alright. I actually want to get into the middle of the arena for this. There we go. There we go. Is that de-limbing? Can't really tell. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. That still hit me. That was, we'll be honest and we'll just call it what it is. That was lucky. No, you don't. You ain't going nowhere. I actually don't want to kill both with this. I knew it. I knew that was going to hit me. Please give me a blue. I'll take that. You're de-limbed. Goodbye. If only there was a way to, like, get, you know, like with the stun effect you've got on projectile UTs? Like, if only there was a way to get that from OTs. I'm actually going to go here. Oh, you're still alive. Well, that's cute. Stop shooting me. Give me a help. Thank you. That was lucky. What's up, Josh? Dragon Sword and Lunar Staff. Oh, the Lunar. Maybe the Lunar, actually. I don't know. Yeah, it depends on... I guess it depends on how you think of the best. Like, to me, the best weapons would be, like... What two... Like, if you... Like, think of it this way. If you had 2 weapons, right... What could the game throw at you that those weapons couldn't deal with effectively? And I think if you had the Scythe and Talons... I cannot think of a single enemy combination the game could give you where you'd have a problem taking them enemies out. Whereas if you had the Dragon Sword and Luna, like... a ton of quad pedal mechs would destroy you. Like, you would never get a string started with any other weapon, which is why the side's in-air XY is really, really good. The Luna's got in-air X, but it's nowhere near as good. Not bad, not bad. Like, got a semi-respectable Flails run here. I'm going to be watching Loner Hero's speedrun after this, so go check out his page if you haven't already. I'll link it before I start, obviously. Alright, that's not too bad. You can eat shit. Ah. I love that. Like, the safe way you have to take them out, like, just puts like a 50-50 of getting half your life taken with a grab. Like, oh, I will take that Nimpo Orb, though. Thank you very much. Definitely don't want to kill him with a high combo if I can avoid it. You know what? With the flails, yeah, that might actually be better. Because at least you're not as vulnerable after that. Machine gun guy. Okay, he's dead. You. Did I kill that one? Ah, why did you seem to get that so often with the flails? Like your wind run just like misfiring. Thank you. Right, where's that bloody machine? Like, fuck off. You're getting on my nerves. That cannot be all of them. Oh, you know what? For once, I'm so happy that Ryu was an idiot there. He could have killed all three there, but I'm happy he didn't. Yeah, I didn't think that was done. Kill you last. Oh, you've got another friend out somewhere. Oh, that string's so good. Big boy wave. Come on, no. Get the fucking mech. Get the mech. Oh my god! Oh, I don't fucking believe that. That might be curtains. I think that was 3 times in a row he didn't target the fucking mech. I was gonna say, yeah, that marionette's not dead. Jesus Christ. That was going really well too. Like, that wave started out, like, okay. I had a feeling you didn't hit him with that incendiary rune. Alright, I got my Nimpo back. There's 14 in total. 14 waves. Gimme those health orbs. Have an incendiary bellend. Alright then. Take that. Thanks, Ryu. I knew I shouldn't have done that. You know what? Screw it. Did he only kill one? How did that only kill one? How did that only kill one? That hit this. That hit him. Yeah, like, look how many times you have to hit him with the flails. Like, this is just what. This is just like round 2 Genshin. Annoyingly good at just like chipping you away, or just outrightly fucking hitting you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Do I use my health immediately or try and get health back out of these ninjas? Yes, they do, Josh. Yeah, Flails, Luna, Tonfa, Talons have format B, which is this one. Scythe, Dragon Sword, Dual Swords, and Kusarigama have got format A. I'm gonna have to use this. Like, there is no way I can risk trying to get health here. Because if I get tagged once, I'm dead. You bitch. Thanks for the bit, Demon. Thanks, Sung. But okay, like, quick little bit thing about Genshin. This is why, even if the flails like didn't struggle with the mechs, which they do, how many times did I have to hit Genshin there to kill him? Like 8? I think 8 times to kill him. And like he can like, you know, teleport out, like take a bit of chip, do that dive kick which just fucking hits you. Like, that's why the flails are so hard. Like, usually when you get to Genshin, every other weapon has combos that, while they might be a bit risky, well, probably only the Kusarigama, but they at least deal like a ton of damage to Genshin when you hit him. The flails are risky, and you do fuck all damage. So, it's, yeah, it's a bit annoying. Okay, I thought he was the last one. Still though, I actually can't remember the furthest I've ever gotten with the flails, but I know it's not much past like round 1 Genshins, round 2 Genshin, so. At least there's a 2 Genshin flail run on video. Eat shit. If you don't make noises, then you do less damage. Just so, if anyone is curious, that's official. Like, it's official strategy. Like, You have to make noises, otherwise your moves do less damage. Pro tips. 800 guillotine throws to kill him. Gotta get rid of these ninjas. God, that move is so fucking cool. Alright, we got left. Oh, okay, you've out there. You haven't got your rocket arms, that's good. Yeah, agile tie frames, boy. Oh, shit. Oh, we take those. Thanks, Josh. Which weapon are the size, by the way? Size. Oh, the scythe. Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You only have one weapon. It's the giant scythe you get for killing Wolf. Like the giant, the giant Reaper weapon. That's the scythe. If I had to pick a best weapon, I'd probably say that. Oh, that is a garbage spawn. This is a tricky wave. Without any essence out. Does this kill a ninja? Yeah, it does. Okay. That's good. Piss off. No. Get the bang elf. Alright, as long as I can get the Vangels, like... Piss off. Think I didn't see that shit coming a mile away, you bitch. Alright, we got 3 rocket guys, yeah. Say hello to this tree. We take those. Is that everybody? Yeah, that's everybody. No, it's not. What's with the greens? You could have given me 3 blues there, game. That's not a blue. That's not a blue orb. God, I'm low on incendiaries. The game could have given me 3 blues. And it was like, nah, have this green. Have this green. Why do I feel like I'm missing one? Right. Setsu again coming up. Just keep it going. Always be UTing. Kind of obvious, but it's worth mentioning. When you're like going to on landing with this amount of enemies, like always make sure you're buffering in wind run, because if you jump near an enemy, you'll wind run and just keep hitting A until you don't get it, and then do your on landing. Like, don't ever commit to like just a raw on landing when there's that many enemies around, because if you get tagged, it's game over. Oh yes. The flails might not be the most effective, but they are mighty fun. Alright. Thanks for the follow, Vinzi. Jesus Christ, this is different from Ninja Gaiden 1. Yes, it is. Oh, sorry, so yeah, the scythe. Scythe. I should have enunciated. That's the English in me. We don't enunciate the T's. We're like, fuck that. The Tonfa are good, but it depends on the enemy, you know. The Tonfa are really great on enemies that like don't get knocked back a lot. If they get hit back, it's kind of annoying. I'm getting to Genshin and dying thinking I was so close to completing a survival I didn't know you fight him 3 times. Oh, man. Oh, he is, yeah, definitely. Like, what the this game is, it's like they just straight up played the archive challenge on Master Ninja and NGB on the ground floor. And they were like, what if the entire game was like that, but dialed to 11? Right, I'm annoyingly low on incendiaries. Thank you. 400 kills. Ryu! For the love of God, man! You know what? Just always be guillotine throwing. And every now and then go. Did he just block my kick move? Like, I don't think so. That's running X, by the way, that move. But like everything, you know, if you don't make a stupid noise, it does less damage. Okay, we've got to focus here because it's the Resetsu. I really have half a mind. I don't know what you guys think. I really have half a mind to just piercing void him. I've got the Nimbo. Fuck it. Yeah, we'll just piercing void him. Oh. Well, okay. That's actually, like, not the worst. That missed, didn't it? Sometimes you just gotta go. All out. You're fucking dead. Eat shit. Alright, now all I've gotta do is not get killed by you guys. But if that piercing void had have hit him, you know, that would have been nice, you know, I would have liked that, but you know. Whatever. Please die. Alright, that's one of the bastard rounds done. This doesn't look like Ninja Gaiden. Like JTB once said, this game is about dying slower than the enemies. To be fair, that's not my line. I think it was Rame who said that, and it is the perfect way to describe the enemy. Oh, what's up, Kavicius? Was there a Chinese NGT player called Black Ice? That doesn't ring a bell, to be honest. No, that doesn't ring a bell. God, these guys take like 1 billion hits now with the with the windmill shuriken to kill. It's kind of a little bit annoying that this is like mentor flails and like I'm only just at 5 million. And like going by the runs that are like 10, 12 million with the flails, going by how long they last, like it's maybe 2 rounds at most. Like 2 really good rounds and then a mentor round. Like you just kind of brute force the first 2 rounds for karma. I kind of need everything here. I need health, Nimpo. I really couldn't care less about greens. And of course, the game gives me a green as soon as I say that. Hey, you know what? I don't care about Nimpo orbs. I don't care about health orbs either. I really don't. I hate Nimpo orbs. I don't like health orbs. They're cheap. You know, some health orbs would be nice. I mean, to be fair, Kobe, like there might have been. Like it's just that name doesn't ring a bell. Who knows? The one player that I always wish was like on a forum was Yrog, or like I'm not really sure how you say his name, but like Yrog. Like the early, like, just insane survival player. Okay, at least I got my Nimpo. Motherfucker! Now, Ryu, please, for all that is good in the world. Please hit the goddamn mech. I don't care. Well, that's not strictly true. I care a little bit. Like, if I could have not taken damage there, I would have, but I'm alive. Hit the goddamn mech. Alright, that's dead. Right, just one Garger. That was almost curtains. I'm gonna, yeah, you know what, fuck it. Is it Vangolfs? Yep. This is not good. Because my health isn't coming out. Please give me another elbow. I'll take that. We take those. Ryu, pick up the health. What are you doing? Oh, game loves me sometimes. You know what? Sod it. Just fuck it. Jump down. Jesus Christ. Really? For a second there, I thought he missed. I was like, how did you miss? That round was tense, to say the least. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, a couple of people have done that. Farnham posted a run on the forum lately. Some really good strats in that video, if no one's watched that. Motherfucker. Yeah, you know what? I think we're going to go with plan B here. We're just going to guillotine throw these guys into the tree. I said, we're going to guillotine throw them into the tree. Cool. What is with these fucking greens? Alright, if I, like, manage this wave semi-decently, like... Please stop giving me greens. Like... Oh, come on. Man, like, that's like 3 in a row. Piss off. I only got 2 incendiaries left. Say hello to this tree. Fuck off. Stop giving me greens! I don't want them. I do want reds. We take those. The game really is just taking the piss now, isn't it? Like, it's like, have all these greens. You want these, right? Oh, really? No blue? Okay. You and you. Hit the mech. Okay, well I'll give you credit, Ryu. You at least did try to hit the mech there. I'll let you off on that one. That was the terrain being your enemy. Yeah, fuck it. Thank you for the green game. I take it back. I take everything back I ever said. I love greens. Marionettes can do shit. You will give me a health orb. Yes, you will. You bitch. Alright, no more incendiaries. Not good. I don't really want him to be dead, but I prefer him to just be healing. Really? Not one blue? Really? You know what? I just kind of thinking about it, like... Thinking, like, it's probably better to just Nimpo there and, like, hope these guys give you blues. Which they didn't, of course. Thanks, Ryu. Look at this motherfucker. Can you just stop getting out of, like, the one thing I have? Three down! 3 Genshins came, and 3 Genshins are in the fucking dirt. Boom! Give me that green. I don't know if this makes sense, but in Survival, what would you say is the hardest pairing of enemies? No, I know what you mean. The hardest wave... Well, yeah, the hardest waves, because generally it's pairs. But the hardest waves are the trios. For example, in Format B, it's the mech wave, I think, by far, where you get the mech Vangelfs, the quad-pedal mechs, and the marionettes. That wave is just brutal. It's so difficult. If your UT whiffs or you end up in like just a bad situation, it's so hard to get out of it. The Fiend Dogs are definitely one of the hardest waves, even though they're only one enemy. The mage waves are no joke. Mages and zombies might seem free, but on Mentor and Master Ninja, if a mage hits you, that's half life. If they touch you once, it's half your life bar. Okay, No. I am not even messing about with that. I'm not even gonna bother with score here, like, this is just about staying alive at this point. This is a 3-round flail run. I don't think there's ever been a 3-round flail run on video. Piss off. That green that I got in that mech wave, man. Oh, I'll never complain about getting greens again. Hello. Ah, come on. Yeah, at least kill the ninja. That was unlucky. Oh, these guillotine throw misfires are killing me with the flails now. You fucking wish. I was literally just about to say, give me a red. Thank you. Fuck you. And fuck you. Iframes, motherfucker. Oh, no. Like... You know what? I should have been counting my rocket guys, because I could have used that to maybe get more health. I've got no incendiaries now, so I can't stagger. There's just one guy left, yeah. Hang on, no. Let that combo die. That was dumb. Kill the Vangelfs, Ryu. Oh. Okay, kind of like figuring it out in this run, but like forward Y seems like, oh hello, you need to die right fucking now. Forward Y seems like it has very good de-limbing properties on the Vangelfs. Not on much else, but yeah, fuck off. You're out of here, buddy. Your ass is fired. Say hello to this tree. This tree is your home. It's where you live. We should still have time to watch Lona's run, hopefully. Be a nice way to chill. Dude. These guillotine throws! Why have you forsaken me all of a sudden? We take those blues. Sorry, one second, guys. I'll catch up on chat. I'll just we'll just. Excuse me. No, you're not allowed to. God, these guillotine. Why am I not getting a guillotine throw there? There we go. JTB, why aren't there any Geometry Wars 2 videos on your channel? It's not the black sheep of this. I like Geometry Wars 2. I think it's just... my problem with that game is very unique just to me. I find the colours insanely hard to distinguish in Geometry Wars 2. Like, I really find that game hard to, like, keep track of what's going on just because of the colours in it. Just aren't as distinctive as 1 or 3. And it's frustrating because I do really like Geometry Wars 2. It's just... like, I just can't see what's going on in that game to save my life. Like, I really can't. I find it so hard to play because of that, you know? Alright, we just want to keep the UT chain going here all day. This train runs 24/7, 365. Forewarning, I may never play the flails again after this run. Like, that could happen. I'm not just being real with you guys. Okay. Fuck off. Alright. Nope. Yeah, you know, the regular Geometry Wars is so underrated. Not Retro Evolve, but yeah, the one that was in PGR. Like, that is awesome. Like, that's so good. And that's, like, really fucking hard, too. Should've Windblades. Should've Windblades. What a scrub. Fuck you. And fuck you. God, I need a brew. I need a cup of tea. I think I've got one more left. Yep. Come on, give me a blue. Just, you know you want it. That's not a blue. It's the opposite of a blue. God, I've lost track of my waves. It is the Resetsu next, right? I'm actually going to double check. I can't remember. I'm like 90% sure it's the Resetsu next. Or is it Vangelf's? Is it Vangelf's next? Oh, I can't remember. I'm looking at the guide. I don't care. Here we go. Format B. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Resetsu. Man, I really need a pee all of a sudden. I'll be right back. That's how you know your survival run is long, when you need to take bathroom breaks in between. Okay, one guy left. One essence staggered. Nope. Okay, he just healed. No, you don't. It's a nice whiff recovery you got there. Gotcha! He didn't even give me a blue. What a giant bell end. What an absolute penis. Like, the nerve of some people. Whew. That's not a bad strat for that, you know, because Inferno takes out the quad pedal mechs and, like, charging him is lame, but it works. It works. God, these are gonna take fucking forever, aren't they? Looking at my score is like... honestly makes me a bit sad. God damn it. I just thought I haven't got any incendiaries left. That's not good. If I could just get a, if I could get a red, I'd feel good. If I could get just one red, like, I say that like you've got more than one Nimpo orb. I wish. What's up, Unwary? Master Ninja Round Flails, like, we are, never mind big boy trousers, we're not wearing any fucking trousers at this point. We took our trousers off, because they're covered in too much Genshin blood. Alright, we need to focus. This run might be over. Please drop down. But don't land on me. You see how long this motherfucker is in the air for? Like, are you taking the piss? I knew that was gonna happen. As soon as he landed, the fucking active frames on that ground pound are just... he's not even de-limbed. None of those gauges are either. He's dead. Literally, like, there's just like 90% grab, like 90% attacks just fucking... just getting thrown at me, like, fucking all over the fucking screen. Just mech things. See what I mean? That wave, if your opening UT doesn't hit anything, you're just... you're not guaranteed to die, but, like, you kind of are. like, you need that UT to hit something. That ground pound, though, man. Like, that ground pound. Like, that move is just so unfair, you know? Like, it's... Like, I dodged that, you know? But it's active. Like, it's active for longer than your dash is, like, immune. It is Monday today, right? Yeah. Still, I am very happy with that. That is by far like the longest flail video ever on video. I definitely got more than 600 kills, more than 599 kills there. I'll have to go back and check the tape. Man, God, look at that score though. Like that score's so shit. Like 6.8 million. Like the score is garbage. But like Resetsu round. Like, Resetsu round is, what's this? Is this the ground pound? Yeah, it's the ground pound. Yeah, you see, like, that's just annoying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that salty. Like, that is just legitimately unfair, because, like, I dodged that move, and yet it still hit me. It's one of the few. It's like the tail whip as well. The tail whip can do that. Like if you can dodge the tail whip, but it's just active longer than your dash has iframes. I'm actually surprised it didn't kill me at that health. You know, man, I do have like fucking magic pixel though after that. But man, yeah, I'll check the start of the round because I am 99% sure that my UT at the start whiffed. And honestly, as soon as that happened, I thought, well, this probably isn't going to end very well. Yeah, I'm probably never ever going to play Flails again. Yep. I don't think I am. Like, that is by far the best flail run I've ever had. The best flail run that's on video. I think I'm going to leave that there. I'll let someone else beat that run. Like, someone else can get, like, 4 Genshins on video. Man, that was a good run though. I'm gonna have to go back and check how many kills I have because it seems like the end of mission screen kill count isn't accurate because it said 577 in the Scythe run, and like I had like over 600 kills on the video, which is a bit strange. Yeah, it's just, yeah, so for example, like some of these comments on the test of Valor, projectile spam is what turned me off about the game. At least in NGB when I lost, I know it's because I messed up. But here, all these things just flying at you constantly from off screen. When I died to it, I felt cheated. Like, if you're getting hit by projectiles in NG2 off screen, you're jumping. And like, don't jump. Like, never ever jump. You know? Yeah, was that the I can't remember how I died on that, actually. Was it werewolves? No, it was mages, wasn't it? You know, I can't remember. But I remember not being annoyed about that death because it was just one of those. Yeah, it was. No, it was mages. Yeah, it was mages. Yeah, they got a grab on me. Yeah. So yeah, it's weird how the kills like aren't the same though, isn't it? That's strange. That is. But yeah, like the Vangel fireballs, you can block them. Granted, they still do a decent chunk of chip, but if they hit you, if a golden Vangel fireball, even on Mentor, is like 30% of your life bar, never ever jump against projectiles in this game. They kill you. If you jump, you die. Yeah, I mean, this one here, look, NG2 is my favorite hack and slash game. NG2 is not a hack and slash game. Like, you're playing it wrong, son. And also, yeah, like, getting stuck with incendiaries off screen, I don't feel like that happens a lot. They tend to aim them past you off screen. But yeah, like, that's the game, you know? I guess, like, this game is designed to kill you. And that's where it differs from, like, every other action game. Every other action game is designed for you to succeed. NG2 is designed for you to get killed. Anyway, enough about that. Right, let's change the title. Loner Hero, if you're still in the chat, we're gonna watch your run now. thank you very much for letting me watch it. Appreciate that. I've never seen a Ninja Gaiden 2 speedrun before, so I'm probably going to learn a thing or two here. I wonder where we draw the line between beat 'em up and character action. I don't know, character action's a weird turn of phrase for me. I feel like that's like a new wave, like, games journalism phrase, that is. Like, to me, it's always been, like, if it's third person and, like, it's melee, it's it's just an action adventure game. Like, just straight up. Like, that's what it is. You know? But yeah, you know, like, yeah, it's like beat 'em ups. Like, what's the defining characteristic of a beat 'em up? You know, is it 2D side scrolling? Like, because in a way, like, I think of beat 'em ups as just action games, really. Like that's just me. Like, you know, it's a weird one. But man, I am well chuffed with that flail run. I'm not kidding. Like, I don't think I'll ever touch flails again. I should have checked the leaderboards. How long was that run? Like, it was long. It was fucking long. You know, now I'm thinking about it, though, like, I can't help but think, like, how I'd play it for karma. I actually learned a lot about the flails on that run. Forward-wise de-limbing ability on Vangelfs I didn't know about. What else? Red Hot Iron Brand can't be Shuriken cancelled. That's got me hit loads of times, and I always assumed I was just off on the input. You actually can't do it. Forward Y on the quad pedal mechs is better. Forward Y on marionettes is better. What does forward Y do to mech Vangelfs? I'm going to test that shit. Biggest thing about the flails, I guess, for score, is that their UT just takes so long. Like, their full UT takes ages to animate, you know? Anyway, guys, we are going to watch this run. How long is this? Ooh. Okay, it's a little... Okay, I don't know if we'll... I actually don't know if we'll watch the whole thing, because it's already gone 9 o'clock. I didn't think that flails run would last that long. I thought, like, you know, I might get one round in. I might get, like, halfway through the warrior round. I did not expect to get as far as I did. Alright then, guys. So, let's go desktop. I want to capture that monitor. Please. Thank you. I need to tidy up my Rubik's Cube tutorials. I've got too many bookmarks of Rubik's Cube tutorial, like Rubik's Cube strategies. Okay. Alright, I'll mute this just in case there's any, like, issues with all, like, I need headphones, actually. So. I then realised on the way, like, back to the chair that I totally don't need headphones if it's muted, so. Right then, guys, let's go desktop. There we go. We should be able to just hit full screen. Boom. Ooh, that 1080p life. There we go. Right, go check out Lona's channel. Thank you very much for letting me watch this. This is cool. So, let's see what we learn. Learn from this. Learn from this. Cats in Master Ninja NGB are a joke. That digital tea, yep. Yep, they are. You mean you don't like triple connecting flying swallows? Why not? That's totally fair. That's totally fair and balanced. So this is on Warrior. Okay. Run may die. Okay. Yet another gigapede. I had a feeling this would be kind of how ninjas are dealt with, like flying swallow, haste straight slash. Wait, shuriken stun. Someone using it. Quality. I like that. That move is, well, it's not a move, but like the technique is extremely good, and you just so seldom see people use it. Does anyone know if he runs on an X or an S? Lone, if you're still in the chat, feel free to let me know. No, it doesn't appear to be. Because I'm thinking with chaining a lot of fights together, like I guess it would help if you were on an X because your frame rate wouldn't be as bad. Okay, so grabbing input. Man, he's not picked up the skulls. God, look at the frame rate. Man. It's crazy. That is a Life of the Thousand Gods, isn't it? Yep. Oh, what's a visual? 09. Unusual. Most people say black it. Most people say NGB is the best. I think there's a case for this being the best, though. I think this game's very, very underrated. Very underrated. I think it's so unique. Its approach, whether it's intentional or not, it's probably not intentional, to be perfectly honest, but you know, it is what it is. Like, the game is what it is at this point. It's not going to get patched. It's just so different to every other action game, you know? As I said, like, I think people just hate the fact that you're just not guaranteed success in this game like you are in other action games. Oh, what's up, Digital T? Oh, he plays on an S, okay. What's up, Farnham? Yeah, the exploded ninjas are annoying. They are. Like, you know, they really are, but they're not, you know, like, the idea that they're like, you know, oh, that's clever. That's cool. I wondered how people would deal with this and use the activation of Inferno to kill the ninjas. That's cool. I like that. That's smart. Yeah, it's, you know, the exploded ninjas are annoying, yes, but I do feel like their reputation is their reputation is like their I'm trying to think of like an insanely cheap enemy in a game. Like I don't know, like maybe Jackal Snipers in Halo 2 Legendary is pretty close. I'd actually say they're worse. But yeah, like, you know, IS Ninjas, like, there are several ways to deal with them, you know, consistently. Like, the fact that they're like this god tier of enemy, I think, not really. And also, when a lot of the complaints come from those, and I think, have you tried like some of the Test of Valors? Like, have you tried Test of Valor 7 on Master Ninja? That's hard. Like, that's hard. You know? Is it? Yeah, I mean, yeah, you got, yeah, exactly. Like, that's a good point. Is you're like Flying Swallow into Izuna. Like, as soon as you get level 2 Talons, Flying Swallow Izuna drop. Like, yeah, it might not be the flashiest thing in the world, but like that is incredibly useful at dealing with IS ninjas. You know, and it's kind of right there. You know. But yeah, like you say, to me, I think Test of Valor 7 is by far cheaper than like anything else in the game. How much are those Essence Orbs worth that are coming out? Is it 10 or 100? Does anybody know? So I'm thinking, again, I don't know. I would think you'd probably want the level 2 Luna for the Resetsu, just because you've got does he have minions on Warrior? I can't remember. But then you have, if you can get level 2 Luna, you'd have Rotate Y. Although, you might not really need it on... No, he's not going for it. And Survival, too. Like, it's funny that most complaints come from, like, the game's default difficulty setting. You know, it's like let me tell you about Survival. Let me tell you about Fiend Genshin with mages as minions. Let me tell you something. You know, that's rather difficult. That is. So is Run May Die like a reference to Resetsu? Because I know if he grabs you, like, it still hurts, even on normal. Okay, so it doesn't. Okay, so he's not bothering with the Nimpo. Then again, this game does give you a lot of free Nimpo, like a lot. There is a lot of red orb chests. That was unlucky. There's a lot of red orb chests on this game. Yo, yeah, chapter 11. One of the streams I watched a couple of weeks ago, no, was it last week or a couple of weeks ago? He was playing Chapter 11 on Mentor, and just really, really struggling, and like he just didn't know what he was doing. He really didn't. And like instead of like evaluating that, like he just kept complaining about the game, and I'm thinking like, like you're not even trying to like improve, like you're just trying the same like extremely flawed strategy over and over again and just hoping that it works. Like hoping you get lucky, hoping you get like the pattern where they let you get past them, Like you're not I just thought actually that's a really smart way to get money here. I was wondering like where he would get essence, and yeah, like that's a ton of money. That's a ton of cash. No worries, Dino. I don't particularly mind. Do the flails. Get four round flails on video, so I don't have to. Holy balls! Jesus Christ, that does a lot. Jesus, man, that Nimpo was like 30% of his life bar. Jesus Christ, that is unreal. Man. I suppose I was thinking about like him on higher modes. Like you forget like the damage on warrior. Like you hit like you hit so hard. This is a warrior speedrun, yeah. That's why I was thinking about level 2 Luna like for the ET, and I was like, oh no wait, like yeah, the UT is like half his life bar. You totally don't need that as well. Alright, Dino, no worries, man. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. And serious, yeah, play the flails. Play the flails. I am like really like on the like what's the word? Like that run has made me really want to dig into the flails though, because that run was really just survival fundamentals. That wasn't really like in-depth flail knowledge, because I don't really know the flails super well. That was more like I was playing for survival there, not score. If I was playing for score, I probably would have died like halfway through the mentor round. But I really wanted to see like how far I could get. Thinking back on it, like you always think about the things that go badly. That ground pound hitting me like when it clearly shouldn't have hit me. It kind of stings, because I could have done that wave after that. Like, I could have got a UT off, but that just taking my health and messing up my chain, like, really kind of was like the first, second, third, and fourth nail in the coffin. After that, it was pretty much done. Ah, smart. Okay. How many? I don't know how many skulls he's got. I'm trying to think how many kills is that. Man, that's a lot of money. This is Warrior, Israel. I'll be putting that run on YouTube, Farnham, for sure. I would definitely be putting that run up. That, as I said, as far as I'm aware, that is by far like the longest flail run ever on video. I think that the most we ever saw, like when people were playing it, was about halfway through or just past the Resetsu of the second round, and that was it. But yeah, it has made me want to like really lab the flails a bit. Because I mean, I found that like forward Y on the Vangelfs, I had no idea that delimbed them so well, and like the Vangelfs, even you could see it in that run. The first 3 Vangelf waves were tough. Like when I got to the green Vangelfs, I was thinking, oh, okay, this is bad. I didn't have forward Y. I didn't know forward Y was that good. DMC, I like DMC5. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. Like it didn't do it for me like I was hoping it would. I was hoping for like a DMC 3-4 kind of experience, and it felt like I got like more of the reboot and like a weird DMC spin-off combination. And I didn't hate the reboot. I quite liked the reboot, but the fact that they kind of, I feel like at least made a point of like really kind of pumping up the fact that it's like, yeah, it's Nero and like DMC is back. I thought there's a lot of the reboot here, man. Like the enemy design, like the bosses work, like that game. And again, I don't hate the reboot. I like the reboot. I think the reboot's great, actually. Like, I think that reboot gets a lot of hate, but I wanted, like, I went into 5 expecting like DMC 3 kind of, you know, throwback, and we didn't get that, you know. Ah, he's got a grain, okay. Man, the item and, like, essence management here is, like, super good. Like, super smart. I would not have thought of this. Yeah, definitely. It didn't feel Dark Souls like. No. No, it didn't. But that's it. DMC is a weird series. A weird series now, you know. Whoa! What? Okay, I did not know you could do that. Okay, that's kind of cool. I've said before, like, I'm not a big fan of skips, but that is pretty cool at least. I mean, I say that, but if there was a worm skip found, I'd use it every fucking time. Like, let's be real here. I would use it every goddamn time. Because fuck that worm. Yeah, I wonder what's next for DMC. I wonder if they'll go straight into another one. I feel like DMC 5, like, they could easily do another one after that. It is a shame that we never got a reboot sequel, though. I really would have liked to have seen a follow-up to that. I really would. Ooh, I wonder if we'll get any double... I suppose you're gonna really want double connecting Ys here, but there's no way to, like, get it every time. Yeah, so he hasn't... No, he hasn't got it there. Hasn't got it there, that's unlucky. You usually get it at least once. That's like how aggressive you can be on Genshin. Like, oh, that'd be sick. That's a good idea, man. They should do that. They should do that. Yeah. Yeah, they should do that, man. DMC 1 should be like DMC 6 prequel, and like your Sparta like fucking rebelling against like Mundus's army. That'd be awesome. They should totally do that. They probably won't though. Also, the one thing about DMC 5 that was... Dante was made into a bit of a jobber in that game, wasn't he? Like, I did not know you could just... Man, I did not know you could just buy the talons if you miss them. Have you always been able to do that? Huh. Well, there you go. I did not know that. Oh, that's a nice skip. Did he try another one there? Oh, what's up, Digital Team? True, Israel, yeah. They're not, you know, they're not lighting the world on fire, are they? Unfortunately. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, of course, you don't get gargoyles here, do you? Although, you still get... So there isn't a way to skip these, then. Oh, that was unlucky. Oh, yeah, I want to play Bayonetta 3. Yeah, that means I'll get a Switch at some point, I guess. I really want to play Bayonetta 2 again, though. Bayonetta's a series that I'll be revisiting, like, quite a bit. Probably once I'm done with this. Once I'm done getting this up. To be, like, I kid you not, like, I've already ticked off one of, like, the most daunting videos ever for this game, and that was, like, get at least, like, a mentor flail run on video. I'm so happy, like, I've kind of took that out. I've already done that. I do have a Wii U Mastery, yeah. The only game I have on it... Whoa, what the hell? What the... Man. Like... Man, so he's like skipping like the entire the... I had no idea, like, this game was that busted. What? Ah, that's kind of a shame, though, honestly. That's kind of a shame that it's that it involves skips. I'm not a fan of that. Yes, there's free Nimpo. Oh, damn, really? Ooh, okay. Yeah, I've got that Bayonetta remaster. That's how I'm gonna play that. I've started playing it. I think I did start streaming it, but like, to be fair, like, Vanquish was the game. Vanquish was the reason I bought that bundle, because Vanquish is just the shit. Breaking down challenge mode is still on my list of things to do. Well, I say breaking it down, like getting runs, because, like, to be fair, the strategies for challenge mode are already out there. But yeah, like, just getting better at Vanquish for sure. But NG2, man, been putting it off way too long. Well, not been putting it off, but I've just been doing other stuff, you know. And it's weird. I feel like I see more people playing this, or like talking about this, than Black. Which is a shame, because as much as I love this game, I do think Black is better. Like, I wish people would play Black, you know. Got a great video on my old channel of a Vangelf getting stuck in the fan, which is pretty hilarious. God, look at the damage the arrows do. Like, they do, like, no damage to you at all. Like, on Master Ninja, like, one arrow hitting you is literally, like, 20% of your life bar. And they guard crush, too, which is annoying. Is that actually faster than swimming? Giant bats. Funny how they still kind of hurt, like, even on Warrior. I'm curious what other skips there are in the game, like, because I had no idea you could do stuff like that. Oh, that was nice. Is that guaranteed, or is that like just a pattern thing? Because it seems like if the Vangelf doesn't follow you up there, you're kind of boned. Ooh, man, he's getting NG2 things here. Man, I had no idea you could buy the talons if you missed them in Chapter 2. Can you do that on the higher difficulties? Because on my when I originally played this, I didn't pick up the talons on Mentor, because I just wanted to get through Mentor and get to Master Ninja. And if they were at Muramasa, I would have bought them. Like, for sure, I would have bought the talons. I'm gonna have to check that. You can buy everything you may... Oh yeah, I know you can't buy Test of Valor items. That's kind of cool then. I suppose that makes an item guide somewhat irrelevant. But I'll do it anyway. I figured incendiaries would be used for Vangelfs. How much were the talons? I didn't actually see them. I didn't see their price. Everybody's favourite boss. Sometimes it's hard to decide what's a worse boss, this or the acid worm. At least he's an actual boss. Whereas the acid worm is like an enemy that you just fight in a bloody cave. Oh, is it 20 grand? That makes sense. Funny though, like, money's just trivial in this game. Like, one of the things that would make this game way harder is if you still had like a 5-figure essence cap. The fact that you can stock up like almost 1 million essence is kind of crazy. And especially having looked into like the essence system and like how the multipliers work, it's nuts, man. Like the werewolves in Chapter 5, if you just dual sword UT them and like throw some shurikens in between UTs, like you can get up to like a 50 hit combo easily every 2 UTs, and then they're giving you like, I think 1600 per kill. It's nuts. This is a good Gigadeath though. At least from what I can see, like that seemed like a very efficient Gigadeath. Oh yeah, it does. To be fair, it's weird though, you know, if you break it down, you really don't need to upgrade that many weapons in the story mode. Like, for example, the Talons, you can keep them at level 1, and it's totally fine. I'd say it's definitely worth upgrading the Dragon Sword, because of the YYY string. And a level 2 Luna, for the most part, is just as effective as a level 3 Luna. I'm trying to think, is it worth upgrading the Scythe UT, as far as I can remember, like its UT does the same amount of damage at level 1 as it does level 3, and the Scythe UT is one of the main moves of that weapon. The dual swords you get maxed out for free. I would say it's worth upgrading the dual swords to level 2 though, just to get rotate Y. Like, just get that move. It's very, very useful. Tonfa, like, maybe? I don't know. Like, I feel like the Tonfa UT is maybe its best move, all things considered, and like that's just as devastating at level 1 as it is level 3. It's weird how the weapon upgrades work. Like, I did a no UT run of this game like years ago when it was actually current, and I just kept my Talons level 1. Because the only thing I was using them for was forward Y into OT. Like, and they do that just as well at level 1 as they do at level 3, you know? If you're more mandatory. Oh no, you can get... No, level 1 Talons is how I got through Chapter 11 on that no UT run. Yeah, like, level 1 Talons are busted, man. Like, forward Y, especially in that close environment, like, forward Y can OT like 2 or 3 ninjas at once. It's nuts. I'm thinking bosses, like, I probably want a level... You'd probably want level 3 Scythe just for the bosses, I think. Like Zidonius. Like, Zidonius is kind of tricky if you can't deal a lot of damage to him. Although he has loops, I guess. What the bosses are there? The Bone Dragon, that's why I'd want the level 3 Luna, you know? Just use UTs. I didn't use that for that fight, obviously. I used other weapons for that. But you would just use UTs for that. But on that run, it would just Nimpo. Because it's funny, when you take away UTs, it just makes you rely on other stuff. Like, for example, Piercing Void, like level 3 Piercing Void is insanely powerful. The Resetsu Brawl, I didn't do that with the level 1 Talons. I mean the ninja fights with the level 1 Talons. But yeah, no UTs is a really fun way to play the game, though. Because the UTs are really fun, but once you really get good at like chaining them and like always setting up your UTs, they do make the game pretty easy, you know? Like, if you really just abuse UTs. Because I feel like some people think doing them over and over again is abusing them, and it's like, not really, because like sometimes it's good to not go for a UT, but you have to know when. You know? That fight's brutal, man. Ultraviolent had some amazing runs and videos of NG2. It's a shame. None of his videos are still around from the sounds of it. I remember he had a Test of Valor video. I think it was level 2. Level 2 Dragon Sword, original life bar, like no healing items, and like he just fought it like toe to toe, like he just brawled the Test of Valor 1 on Master Ninja with the Dragon Sword. And I remember watching that and thinking, holy shit, like, that was one of those early videos that, like, kind of showed people, like, this is how you play, like, this is how to play NG2. You know, like, that video was so sick. Like, because the original life bar is, like, it's like 2 hits on Master Ninja and you're dead, pretty much. A skip here, I guess, would be handy. Ooh. Look at that, even on Warrior, look, that was a green Vangel Fireball. Look at that damage. That's what, roughly 25% of his life bar gone from 1 hit? from one fireball that's unblockable. Sorry, Guard Crushed. They're, I'm not sure if it's only Gold Vangelfs. Gold Vangelf's grounded fireballs are unblockable. Ooh, look at that double hit. That's what you want. Damn, what was that? Was that forward Y? I have to look at that. Was that forward Y? That looked like a really quick move, just connected like a bunch of times. Oh no, it was, yeah, it was the Y string in twice. That was cool. Yeah, the XXY is an amazing string. When that double connects on Genshin, God, it's so satisfying to see that, because it just does so much damage. Oh, that was unlucky. Man, that does like no damage. Still need to check my clip from the other day, because I'm pretty sure a Vangelf killed one of those. I would imagine he gets the dual swords. It's chapter 4, isn't it? Yes, this is Alexei. One thing that is funny about this game when you skip the fights is that I kind of like how the fights don't despawn. Like, the enemies just chase you. Like, and you just have these, like, insane brawls with like 3 or 4 encounters chained together. Funnily enough, if you don't farm, like, that's kind of the base strategy for karma running, because if you don't farm, like, you want the instant kill and killing spree bonuses to last as long as you can, so you want your encounters to have as many enemies in them as possible. So chaining fights together, like, actually makes a lot of sense if you play it that way. It's a real shame that karma runs just literally devolve into how many one-hit Kusarigama UTs can you get. And don't get me wrong, like, that, you know, that's not as easy as that makes it sound if you're playing on Master Ninja. But it is just a real shame that the systems that are there are so much fun and really do incentivize you to learn the combat. And yet what's actually, you know, better is just farming UTs again. Because at least in NGB, like, until you got up to the high difficulties, you weren't really doing like a ton of just straight up farming, you know. But in this, like, every single encounter is farming. That was weird that I missed. Oh, that was unlucky. See, like, these grabs still hurt. Like, that was still about half life. That was a nice Alexei fight, though. That was very nice. I'm gonna quickly go grab my peanuts. I didn't miss anything. I wonder if there's any skips in this level with the war. Is there something juicy coming up? I'm intrigued now. Okay. Okay, there's got to be a skip, right? Because this isn't the way you go. You can just swim through that. What the fuck? Man! Why can't they find this in Chapter 11 in NGB? So, where's this?
That's the... Is that the bridge? Yeah. That's the bridge. These peanuts are nice. Right, so that's... Am I missing something, or is that not faster than just going straight to get the Spirit of the Devils? Do you have to fight the werewolves before the save statue? Is that why he does that? I have no idea where he is now. Okay, so this is after the Ferris wheel bit. Oh, wouldn't you? What's up, period? That's after the bridge bit, isn't it? Yeah. That's weird. Man, okay, that's a weird warp. Yep. I won't lie, it is a little disappointing that, like, the game is so, like, there's so many, that there's skips. Like, I'm not a big fan of skips. Van Gogh's trying to go. It's so, I wonder what was their, like, reasoning for you to be able to flying swallow in the neutral. You can't do that in black. It's a good change though, because it just makes your mobility like more versatile. That's one of those things that really doesn't look faster, but it must be. But like, just looking at it, like it doesn't actually look quicker. Man. It's like red salt and black pepper on peanuts. That's good shit. Man, okay, Inferno does good damage on it. I'm very curious to see if there's any, like, shortcuts or anything at the start of this chapter. Because I've never bothered looking. You know, this guy kind of reminds me of a dragon from Game of Thrones, like his head. That was a very well-timed shot. I wonder why I didn't Nimpo before. Nimpo seemed to do very good damage. What time is it? Okay, we've still got... This is roughly 2 hours, isn't it? Yeah, I think we'll just watch half, and then I'll watch the next half tomorrow. That's the easiest way to do this, because I don't have time to watch the whole thing in one sitting, unfortunately. Training day tomorrow, so it's weird. It was gonna be one this morning, but just, man, I don't know. You know, you ever have those days where you wake up and like you just know you need more sleep. Like, you know, if you get up at that point, you're just not gonna function. Like, you get up and you're like, no, I need, for some reason I just need more sleep today. That's what this morning was like. Like, my alarm went off at normal time, and I just remember thinking, no, I need more sleep today. So I want to get a reasonably early night tonight. Train tomorrow. Doing the videos like really helps like keep me accountable for that, because like it's annoying that like I've broken like the every other day video schedule so far for the training videos, but what can you do? Okay, I would love to see a shortcut here, but I say I have no idea if there are any. Flail runs period. That's what's good. Oh man, there is a shortcut. That's cool. Man, that saves a lot of time. You know, that's actually quite obvious. I can't believe like I haven't seen that before. You know, I forget the Dragon Sword has that string. He upgraded the Kusarigama, didn't he? I'm guessing that's for the Drunken Skeleton, because if I remember rightly, rotate Y like shreds his health bar. It shreds most things' health bar, to be honest. Yeah, I'm just thinking, I'm trying to get that flail run uploaded as fast as I can. Because I'm so happy that, like, I've got... Because that was one of my, like, long-term goals, was to get, like, a long survival run of the flails on video. I'm so glad that I've got that out of the way already. Although, that said, it's funny, like... I thought, yeah, I'll just do that and then that'll be it. But no, like I actually want to play more. You upgrade, that's level... Is that level 3 Windblades or level 2? That's funny, like, just in NGB, like, I'd be able to tell, like, what level the Nimpo is, like, just by looking at it. I'd be able to say, like, yeah, that's level 1, that's level 2, that's level 3. Yeah, God, look at that rotate Y. Jesus. It's a shame that Digital T's comment in that in the chat there is true, because people don't play NGB. Good damage on that string, Jesus. It's such a shame rotate Y doesn't hit Genshin. If it did, oh man, Kusarigama survival would be insane. Thinking about it, like, if you could swap one of the formats, I probably would swap the Kusarigama. I think, like, the Kusarigama with format B would be a lot more manageable. The bottleneck, I think, with the Kusarigama is the Fiend Dogs. Every other weapon, I feel like, handles them reasonably well. But, I don't know, like, that Kusarigama, like, your best attack on the Fiend Dogs just leaves you so vulnerable. But you kind of have to use it. Because it's the only way you can really, like, bring the hurt to them. I imagine this has ended many a run for people, surely. You go to line up that jump and you just get tagged by a skeleton or a Garger on your way to it. That Chapter 5 skip was crazy. How long did Chapter 5 take him? Like 5-6 minutes? Yeah, about 6 minutes, yeah. Well, a bit less than 6 minutes. It's a bit... Nah, it's fine. I was going to say it's a bit dark, but you guys can still see me. Just. Not when the screen fades to black. Yeah, yeah, when there's light on the screen. Like, it's better. Yeah, the Water Dragon, I suppose he's not terrible as a boss. He's definitely one of the crappier bosses, but at least he's, like, pretty low impact, like, you know. He's... the odds of him, like, randomly killing you are pretty low. Whereas, I feel like Gigadeath, like, can just throw a minion at you, hit you with the mask, and you're dead. The Acid Worm can just, like, stun lock you, and that's it, you're dead. Man, look at the frame rate, just like... Oh, what's up, Demon? This is Lone Hero's run, his speed run. I believe this is 4th on the leaderboard as of right now. Ooh, oh, that was unlucky. I think that was a Torso toss from the werewolves. Werewolves are one of the few enemies, even on the lower difficulties, like, the werewolves fucking hurt if they hit you, you know? To be fair, Farnham, he probably is. I've never fought him on the water. So yeah, he might be for all I know. Wait, do they? Oh god, that was a Ryu moment for sure. He missed all. He had 4 gouges there, and he missed all of them with those incendiaries. Not a single one hit on the gouges. Oh, that sucks. I wish there was a way to just throw one incendiary with the UT though. It's annoying that you have to burn 3 because sometimes like you just don't want to. That's another way you can... You know, it's funny. I don't know if that method was actually known when people calm around, like... Well, I say people, like, not many people did. But when people were actually calm running story mode, you can do an incendiary UT. Like, you can throw an incendiary, have it stick in an enemy, and then swap to another projectile weapon, and it just despawns the incendiaries from the game, but you still get the 5,000 point credit for it. So... in theory, as far as I know at least, like the impalement of an incendiary doesn't actually do any damage to an enemy. And if it does, it's extremely minimal. So you could do that with all 30 of your incendiaries, get 10 bonus UTs on the last enemy, like every single time, as well as like Kusarigama UTs. I don't know if anyone's going to bother doing that, but it's a good frame rate here. It's worth mentioning. Oh, God, man. See, look, those werewolves, man. Werewolves still hurt. Like, even on normal, like, they do not tickle when they hit you. And they're another one of those enemies that when they're de-limbed, like, they are significantly more dangerous. Like, a de-limbed werewolf is... You gotta take that guy out. I'm curious if there's any more skips coming up. That Chapter 5 one was nuts. Is it? Oh no, you still get Ice Ninjas here. Okay. Sticking in his arm. Is there any Master Ninja runs of this? Does anyone know? Speed runs. That was a very good shot from that ninja there with that incendiary. Just got him in the foot. Oh yeah, you have to kill everyone there to get them on. What's the time for Master Ninja? This is was this 155, I want to say. Yeah, 155.13, yeah. No Master Ninja speedrun that I know of. What, for this game? For NG2? To be fair, like, that would be a pretty hard... That'd be a hard run. It'd be hard... Master Ninja would be hard to play for speed. Because you'd have to keep, like, you would have to keep your recklessness to a minimum. You know, like, you couldn't afford to be too YOLO. Oh, New Game Plus. Is that with like every item maxed though? Or is it like New Game with just base level equipment? Because there's New Game Plus and there's like New Game, but you have like default level equipment, which is still a huge plus. I mean, having like you think of chapters 1 and 2. If you have the Tonfa, like, you know, not exactly, they're not going to be that hard, are they? Oh, all upgrades. Yeah, I mean fresh game, yeah. Fresh game, I think, would be more fun. That would really push Like, that would just really push limits trying to get through that quickly. Because, like, chapters 1 and 2 on Master Ninja are just... They're just brutal. They are so difficult. And just thinking, like, trying to get through them quick. Like, you think... it can be a struggle to just get through them alive. Like, let alone get through them fast. You're just having, like, 800 incendiaries thrown at you. Like, because you're chaining together all the fights. I wonder how, I'm curious. How does he kill Wolf? Is it dual swords? Because the regular dragon sword is good on him, but I don't think he's upgraded that, has he? Oh, is it hold down Y loop? Yeah, okay. It's a shame that like quite a few of the bosses have got that kind of loop on, haven't they? Where like you can just do one thing on them, and it just kind of wrecks them. Like it, because you do so much damage in this game. Like even on Master Ninja, like loops like finish them off pretty quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I would love to see a fresh game Master Ninja run. I really would. Or even if it was New Game Plus, but with just like default level stuff, because I think like that might be a bit more enjoyable. I think if it was like true fresh game save on Master Ninja, I feel like a lot of run, like you die a lot in chapters 1 and 2 just trying to run past enemies. Like it really would be that simple. Like you could get just tagged by one incendiary, and then that could be that could be it. Like the fallout from getting tagged by an incendiary is pretty devastating. What's a lot of fun is the windmill shuriken on New Game Plus though. I really wish they gave you the windmill shuriken earlier in this game. It's a real shame you have to wait till chapter 11 to get that. Okay, so we've got 10 minutes. So about 5 past 10. So looking at this, it should be this chapter. Yeah, let's have a look on here. Yeah, it's a shame. It's just a shame more people don't like get into NG. I still think in terms of action games, it's NG and DMC, and I think then it's everything else. Yeah, I'm just looking on the forum now. Yeah, so Master Ninja's empty. New Game Plus. Yes, that's the New Game Plus one. 100%. Oh, someone's done one on Acolyte. But nothing on Master. Man, you imagine fresh game Master Ninja 100% speedrun. Now there's the run. That's the run to end all runs. Because just straight up, 100% Master Ninja run isn't easy. Like, that's not easy to do, Doing it in one sitting and, like, fighting all the tests of valors as well. Like, oh, God. That would be hard. That would be difficult. I would do it playing Joy. It's funny though, like I think some of the tests of valors, like it's really weird. Some of the tests of valors are just so imbalanced. Like on Mentor, for example, like I've recently finished getting all the Mentor ones done. No items, no nimpo. And like you go from Test of Valor 3, which is like fiend dogs and red werewolves, and then the next fiend challenge is like skeletons and zombies, and you're like, really? like really? Like, it's a bit weird. I expected to see a lot of wind blades, but man, you see that damage? Damn, I would do it behind Joy. Man, fresh game, yeah, fresh game Master Ninja 100%. Take away the speed part, just like single segment 100% Master Ninja run from a fresh game file. That is hard. Like, that would be pretty brutal. Like, fight all the fights. Like, don't skip any enemies. Like, you gotta get every item. I mean, I'd say upgrading all your weapons, but if you're killing every single enemy on Master Ninja, like, of course you're going to be upgrading all the weapons. What's he doing here? Is this a skip? I might do that for day 1 of an extra live stream this year. Like, just see how far you can get. I'm trying to think, like, what would be the bottlenecks on Master Ninja. Test of Valor 7 for sure. Even with, like, all your items, if you just get unlucky on those Vangelfs, like... okay, so I'm surprised that's still open then. Seems like it was made. Seems like it's kind of made differently, doesn't it, to NGB? Because in NGB, like you're only really in the environments that you're in. You know, like everything's not together like this. Bottlenecks, yeah, pretty much. Because like Test of Valor 7 is a gold Vangelfs and just an absolute shit ton of marionettes, and the gold Vangelfs on Master Ninja, if they hit you with one fireball, you can die. Like they can take you out so fast, and like you can play like super safe. You could get guard crushed by a fireball, hit by another one, and then like hit by a marionette, and you're dead. Those marionettes drill dives that literally go halfway across the bloody arena and do like 60% of your life bar that you can't hear coming or see it. Like, Test of Valor 7 is no joke. Like, doing that, no items, no nimpo, like, really had to dig in on that and, like, think, okay, how can I be safe here? And it just came down to, like, taking out the gold Vangelfs, like, as fast as you can. I kind of hope it doesn't, though, to be honest. Like, I really hope... Like, if NGB speedruns, like, just devolved into skips, like, I really think that would... I think they'd be way less fun. Like, I think part of the appeal of NG, especially on the higher modes, is the fact that you have to fight stuff. You know, and you have to fight it on the highest mode. I mean, to be fair, like, there's not that many skips here. But in general, I just prefer 100% runs. I just find them more entertaining. Let's really just show how busted the Windblade's Nimpo is, though. Like, it is pretty good. You can say, surely he gets Piercing Void, yeah. I thought he was going to do the Test of Valor there. Like, one skip that I would love for NGB, though, is Chapter 11. There was a rumor going around way back in the day, because people couldn't make videos. But you know the water run in NGB? There was a rumor going around that you could, like, fall into the water and water run, like, across all of Chapter 11 and skip it. But it was never proved. Like, it was never proved, like, that you could do it. I just thought, if I turn off Dark Theme... There we go. That's a bit lighter. I don't have to turn my light on now. But yeah, no one ever proved it. And I spent a while trying it, like, water running into the corner, and, like, I never, ever got it even once. So I'm tempted to call bullshit on that. And the description on it was always really vague, too. You know? Yeah, Windblades is cool. The Nimpo, it's a shame that they kind of botched Fire Wheels in this game. Because I feel like Nimpo in this game is actually way better in terms of balance. I think in NGB, like, Inazuma's just too good. Like, level 3 Inazuma is just too powerful. It's not, like, hit for hit, it's not as strong as level 3 Inferno. I haven't done, like, strict testing, but if level 3 Inferno is like a 10 out of 10 in terms of damage, I'd say level 3 Inazuma is like at least an 8. But Inazuma can hit, you know, every single enemy in an encounter. Inferno can't do that. Like Laser Crab Fiends. A lot of people, man, Twitch really looks like garbage in the light theme, doesn't it? Laser Crab Fiends, like, people really struggled with Laser Crab Fiends early on in NGB. And I've always said, like, the best tip for laser crab fiends, if you're new, is Nimpo. Level 3 Inferno or level 3 Inazuma with Armlet of the Sun on. And then any follow-up and they're dead. Like, if you're if you really are struggling with them and like you just cannot figure them out, just Nimpo them. Like, just do it. Just do it. Who cares? And Ice Storm is just like always trash. It's a shame Ice Storm isn't better. So I'm guessing Genshin's going to be side C. The amount of damage you can do to him on the lower modes with the side is disgusting. You can get like 6-7 hit strings on him. I'm guessing it's going to be Y. Well, that was good. He got an info. Oof. Ryu trying to OT the ninja that is already dead. Good stuff. Ah, yeah, is he trying to get the longer string? And then you can actually hit him twice. You can do 2 Ys and then Y on the lower modes and get it guaranteed. It like hardly ever hits him above Warrior though. Good old incendiaries on this guy. It's a really random boss, isn't he? This armadillo. I don't think it was until like my 2nd or 3rd playthrough, but they actually mention him in the chapter, and you can see him like in the airship. He's another one that's kind of weird to fight like properly, if you know what I mean. Like incendiaries are just kind of the way to beat him. All right, that's that. Yeah, that's like bang on halfway. So. That's told the internet to make it pause. Oh man, maybe. That was funny. Oh man. Alright guys, that is going to do it for tonight. So I need to get an early night tonight. Training day tomorrow. And being a scrub, putting it off for today. I chose to sleep. What a noob. Go away. Right. Yeah, so tomorrow, we'll probably play a bit more MG2 tomorrow. Might just lab survival tomorrow. Might just do flails and really like dig into them and see what I can find. I'm just thinking, what could I do? Like, I'm trying to think. It's the mechs, isn't it? The mechs are like the last piece of the flails survival puzzle. You know, need to figure out a way to deal with the mechs. The mech Vangelfs like just need to die. But you don't actually fight them in story mode after you get the flails, unless it's a New Game Plus run, so I'll have to use my mentor save, I guess. Yeah, we'll do some of that, and then we'll finish off this run from Loner Hero. Again, thanks again for letting me watch this. We'll carry on tomorrow, and I'll catch you guys then. Take care. Have a good night. Peace.